Got a couple of months ago.
I know, it's in the car. I'll go get them. I can go get it.
So three things. You said at the party.
Okay.
Come over here, Mom.
We need a
This is what happens when we don't breathe a crayon.
My cat is
I know.
You need one? You then or we?
Want your plate? Say hi, Fred.
There's two kinds. There's a small one and the bottom is a big one. We sat at the parking lot. We helped. Some people the bigger one, well, you know, it has a light in it. I'm so glad to bring it with this other bag. Take whichever one you want. I just want the bigger one. Take a look at this big one, you might like that. Oh, yeah. Small one is convenient for little kids. There's black one, black,
Oh my God, you're at it. I'm waiting for you.
well, yeah.
know, I didn't like it. Can you pull yourself together? You cannot. You cannot pull yourself together. I need to go get it? Should I go get it?
Well, there's one more side to it. I have to bring Don't believe what you If you have somebody you want to get, you can take a
There's so much like that. Really? Oh, that was a remarkable job. And they're such cute kids. Well, the mother must look like you then.
Oh.
She would not like
Leave it
it.
open.
Oh,
She doesn't like it.
Dorothy.
You know how that
well, there's so much.
He used to live with us, you know?
Well, you know, the parking lot is full.
So it's better to just
Tell Reverend.
texting maybe.
But
But it's okay, it's life, right? Your grandchildren.
On the street,
How
or
old?
across the street over here.
One just turned 7, and then one and a half, and then we have a new grandson, 7.
I always park.
I didn't know where she is. Oh, are you gonna
Yeah.
That's
Oh, up in the heights.
Yeah.
Went back to work full time.
Babysit.
Try and work, help out.
You can't keep up.
I come home, he's making me for my baby. I come home, I look at He's not even small yet. You know.
They go fast too.
And how old were you?
Yeah.
Your grandchildren when you started keeping?
I know. She was born in our house. Well, not in our house. Since she was born 2.5 years, she was out there. I picked her up in the morning. As soon as she woke up, I let the mother sleep in.
Okay, tell me.
Then this way. Yeah, but you know, residents are not always.
Well, but you're just like a mother.
Yeah, they've asked. Not just one. And you know, I can't do that. That really matters first, right? And it makes it hard for them. It's nice to know.
morning. Welcome to White River Buddhist Temple. We're here for our Sunday service. Our sutra for today is Jusei on page 23 of our purple book.
Can I ask everyone to please put your palms together in God's show or bow your head in contemplation and respect as we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida.
Song
Can I ask everyone, please, once more, put your palms together and let's show a valued contemplation and respect. As we say together once again, Namo Amitabha, I take refuge in the name of Buddha. Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha, Namo
Today, Greg and I are actually tag teaming sharing service, so I'm going to have him come up and introduce three treasures.
Three treasures. Fortunate, what? Oh, if you can and feel inclined, please stand. Three treasures. Fortunate is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Rare is it to encounter the teachings of the Buddha. Now we hear it. If we do not seek the truth of the Dharma in this life, in what life shall we find it? Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principle of the way to enlightenment and awaken within us our highest aspiration. I take refuge in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depth of the Dharma and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in Sangha. May we all together become units in the true accord and a life of harmony, the spirit of universal brotherhood, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through the ages of myriad of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful teaching. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of Tathagata's teaching.
Thanks, Greg. So please stay standing if you're able, because we're going to sing a Gatha in the white Gatha book. I am a link in the golden chain on page 72. Please be seated. Thank you, Judy, for your piano playing. Next, we will have a Dharma message from Reverend Cindy.
Can I ask everyone to please put your palms together in a show of bow head contemplation and respect? As we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in the Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Hello everyone. I realized that I said I was going to bring my laptop and I forgot to bring my laptop today to show you the words that I was trying to explain last week and what I was going to explain this week. So I apologize. I won't be here next week, but I will make sure that there's a handout with the words and I'll actually have it all written out for you guys. So I apologize for that. It is my bad for that. Because last week I talked about aku nin shoki. Aku means bad, evil, or wicked. Nin means person. Sho means correct or right. And ki means chance or opportunity. And so aku nin shoki is the Jodo Shinshu, or School of Buddhism's understanding that Amida Buddha's infinite wisdom and compassion is given to everyone, but is especially given to those who have done bad, wicked deeds. And again, not saying that the good people are excluded. It's the idea that when you have a child that is sick, you take care of that child over the one that is sick because that one at the moment needs more care. So Amida Buddha's infinite wisdom and compassion looks at that person who is sick more than the one that is doing good. So they're not excluded. Okay, this is for everybody. But what I wanted to talk today about is the understanding that some people get, like the wrong conclusion people come to when it comes to that understanding of Akuni and Shoki, about that the evil person is the object of salvation for Amida Buddha's infinite wisdom and compassion. Because a lot of people take this that, because Amida Buddha's infinite wisdom and compassion embraces the bad, evil, wicked person, that it's okay to continue to do bad things. Okay? So today I wanted to talk about this idea of licensed evil. That some people believe, which Jodo Shinshu says, don't do this. People believe that it's okay to do things because you already know that Amida Buddha embraces you. So this idea is called Zo Aku Muge. Sorry. Again, I'll actually print out something for you guys to take home next week with all the words. So the first character, Zo, actually means to commit. Aku is the same Aku as Aku nin Shoki, bad, evil, wicked. Mu is a negatory, so not or no. And ge means obstacle. So Zo Aku Muge means there is no obstacle to commit evil. Sorry, Japanese is weird. It goes from the back to the front. When you actually have the words down, you'll kind of see that. But Zo Aku Muge means that people feel licensed to do evil because Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion already allows them to become Buddha. And Shinan Jonin, our founder, who is this bigger scroll to the right, says this is wrong. And this actually happened during Shinan Jonin's time. And that people would commit crimes. They would commit crimes go to jail and say, oh, it's okay, I'm saved by Amida Buddha anyways. They get out, they do it again. And they continue this cycle of going back and forth and continuing to do this. But every single time they go back into jail, they say, it's okay because I'm already saved by Amida Buddha's infinite wisdom and compassion. But Shinran Shonin points out that this is not the way to live, especially in this current life. Because you commit, and going more horrendous crimes, you continue to steal. You continue to steal, and at first you get away with it, right? But then you continue stealing, and you eventually get caught. But you're so wrapped up into getting, I guess you could say, that dopamine high from stealing, that even when you get out, you continue to do it over and over again. And the thing is that they don't realize that that is hurting not only themselves, but their family and the people that they're stealing from. Of course, I could go the extreme route and go with the whole, as we're on, this might be on YouTube and stuff, unaliving people is the phrase that people say when it means the K word. And I think a lot of older people, sorry to say, I'm using really modern terminology, but when, try not to say the word, but when someone ends up, and I guess I can say the word, murdering someone, and they say, I'm going to be saved already. Right? No remorse. No remorse. Right? Because I will be saved by this bigger entity. Right? Shinran Shonin wanted to say that it's true to a certain extent. They will still be able to go to Amida Buddha's Pure Land. But the problem is that you live in this world now. You live in this world now. And as a human being, yes, we will all do things that will cause people to suffer. I'm not saying that we're all criminals here, but right, we all do bad things, right? As last week I said, you say one lie, and then people believe that lie, then they gossip about that lie, and it gets a little bigger. Zoaku Muge, the licensed evil, is something that Shinran Shonin encourages us to not do. We should not be that bad, evil person in someone's life. We should not be that to another human being. But there are those people who will be that person and say they will be saved anyways. Again, as a Jodo Shinshu minister, it is important for me to say that that is wrong. Again, as human beings, there's a certain extent. There's a certain extent. I'm not saying do not lie, and I'm only saying that because, and I'm saying it in the context that I'm digging myself a hole right now. I'm saying that in the case that sometimes you need to do little lies to people, right? Because if you know, especially in my profession, if you know someone passed away, but the family doesn't want people to know, then you do kind of have to lie a bit, right? And again, not saying that lying every single time is good, but the context is what matters. It is important to know the amount of bad things that is okay to do, that we unexpectedly do, like getting angry in the car. Hopefully it doesn't affect your driving and those around you. But right? It's important to realize when you get angry, when you get sad, when you get upset. But to try to not do bad, evil, wicked things because of this anger, because of this greed, is important to know. When you get in an argument with someone, right, you do not want to escalate it. You want to try your best to de-escalate it. Because who knows, the outcome of an argument can get violent. And then when that happens, right, I'm not saying that is what happened to anyone here, but if that happens, our school of Buddhism doesn't say that it's okay. You have to learn from your mistakes. You have to try to be better. That is the Jodo Shinshu way. Again, we can't help but be human beings. We all do stupid things. I left my bag today. Very stupid. I was going to show you guys words. And stupid thing. Always, I'm a stupid human being. And I think it caused you guys some stress because you can't see the words. But I'm a human being. I'm a human being. And as a human being, I would like my best to try not to escalate things. Because as Zoaku Muge, as the less is evil, we do not want to go that far as a human being. I apologize, this was definitely a heavier topic, and I'm pretty sure some of you have some questions later. I don't know if I actually explained it very well, and I did this during a very stressful time for each of us, so I very much apologize for that, but I think it is important to let people know Jodo Shinshu's stance on this licensed evil, how important it is that we try our best not to be that bad, evil, wicked person, especially in other people's lives. Again, sometimes we can't help it. But when we can try to de-escalate it, let us do our best to be, as we just saying, that golden chain for everyone around us. So, I apologize, I talked too long. And then we could always talk about it afterwards, during this discussion or after the discussion, okay? Which I'm pretty sure we will announce later. Okay? So, can I ask us all to please put our palms together in Gasho, or bow-headed contemplation and respect, as we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you, Reverend Cindy, for your Dharma message today. Please rise if you are able for the Gatha Ondokusan 2 on page 152 of our purple service book, and then remain standing for the reading of the Daily Creed of Jodo Shinshu on page 8. Page 8, the Daily Creed of Jodo Shinshu. Read along with me. Realizing enlightenment is assured, and reciting the Nembutsu, I shall live my life cheerfully and positively. Understanding the oneness of life and cultivating self-reflection, I shall diligently attend to my life's tasks in gratitude. Recognizing the Dharma path, I shall help spread the teachings of the Buddha. Appreciating the Buddha Dharma, I shall respect and help others, working for the good of society. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Please be seated. I know we have one visitor. We have Mile here, who's accompanying Louise, who came last week, so welcome. Are there any other announcements?
If people have noticed, we have a loan sign-up sheet in the back there on that bulletin board. So we need help. Please sign up. Also, there's a sign-up sheet for the AD Seattle Mariners baseball game, August 7th, on the back bulletin. Okay, thank you.
Good morning, I'm Georgia from the White Buddhist Women's Association. The Tacoma Buddhist Women's Association invites anyone who's interested. They have a bus trip to go cherry picking this Saturday. I think it's at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a $40 fee. Come see me and I'll give you the contact person at Tacoma if you're interested. It's a whole day bus trip up there with some nice people and hopefully some sweet cherries. I did it many years ago. It was lots of fun. So if you can do that or you're interested, come see me. I'll be around for a little while. And I'll give you the contact information. Thank you.
This concludes our Sunday service. Please read along with me if you know our closing words. Join me, Gaksho. My life is not only my life, but the life of others' sacrifices, kindness, thoughtfulness, and patience. I am grateful. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Please come up and Oshoko or offer incense if you would like, and thank you for attending today's service.